Controller has an insanely steep learning curve. Getting good can sometimes feel impossible. However, getting good at controller is a lot easier than you think by using these insanely useful tips. Make sure you watch until the end of the video because I guarantee that if you do, you'll end up a better player. Also, real quick before we start the video, I just wanted to announce that this Saturday we will be releasing our summer recruitment challenge. This challenge is going to be an entire summer long and will be our biggest RC yet. Make sure that you go follow us on Twitter, join our Discord so you'll be reminded. Okay, so the first tip I wanted to explain to you guys is how to get scroll wheel reset on controller. Before we continue on this topic, I just want to let you know that these are not macros, these are true resets, and this is not cheating. So the secret to have instant scroll wheel like resets is to have triple edit binds. When I say triple edit binds, I mean editing with one button, which is X, resetting with my right bumper, and confirming with another button, which is Y. And once you get your timing down, your resets will be instant. So another technical tip that drastically improved my gameplay was to use confirm edit on release, even if you do have triple edit binds just like me. So not a lot of people know this, but having confirm on release actually gets rid of an edit delay on console. So even if you don't use confirm on release, you should have it on anyways just to get rid of the input delay. And while we're on the topic of input delay, I do want to show you two things that you need to do to reduce it as much as possible. So first of all, in your game settings, a lot of people already know this one, but it's to turn your replays off. What it does is it just makes your PC work harder by recording, and definitely turn them off. It just gives you delay. But one setting a lot of people don't know to turn off is under account and privacy, and it's this setting right here, show on career leaderboards. For whatever reason, it does cut your input delay a couple milliseconds, and it's definitely noticeable in game. Alright, now that we lowered your input delay, I do want to talk about crosshair placement. Crosshair placement is probably the most important thing about controller. Learning good crosshair placement is super important because controller players don't have a mouse that they can just whip around. We have one steady speed that we can look around, so having good crosshair placement is very, very important and it's super useful. So an example of good crosshair placement is this about right here. This area right about in here is good crosshair placement for this edit. And here's an example of bad crosshair placement, whipping it all the way down across here, all the way from Timbuktu to Narnia, man. You don't want to do that. The reason why is because when you keep it nice and tight like this, it's a lot easier to stay consistent with your edits and get much faster with wall edits. And one thing that's going to help you drastically improve your precision of your crosshair is going to be boosts on your controller. Now this is my sensitivity and it's really slow, but with boosts on, it helps a ton. What boosts do is it keeps your base sensitivity the shorter distance that you throw your joystick, but the more you move your joystick, the more it'll speed up for you. And it's a lot easier to get really consistent edits with boosts on rather than not. But I will say if you're going to try boost, you have to give them at least a week and mess around with the percentage of boosts you use as well. Okay, and here's another tip that a lot of people just look over. You need to be using your controller plugged in. The reason why is because wireless in most cases is usually a lot slower than having your controller plugged in to your PC or your console. The reason why you want to use your controller wired is because wireless is almost all the time slower than wired is. And for you console boys, this is going to help you way more than you actually think. Alright, and finally guys, I'm going to give you a warm-up map that seriously will help you improve really fast. I recommend you guys run this whole map as a warm-up before you start to play it every single day. This is Raiders Piece Control map. The code is on screen right here. So this map has 14 different piece control scenarios that will definitely help you improve a lot, especially your piece control. But your overall mechanics should improve as well over time with running this map. Also, just a reminder that this weekend we have a huge announcement as well, releasing our summer RC, which will last the entire summer, and it's going to be our biggest recruitment challenge yet. So don't forget it. But that's all I got for you guys today, and much love. I'm out. Peace.